your own people or stand against your creators. I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, Connor. What could be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Well, Connor's like, I don't even know what the hell you're saying, bro.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Like, is Jericho's your option?
For fuck's sake.
It wasn't a girl, Lieutenant. It was a machine that looked
What did
like
he
a
mean
girl.
by that?
Put your gun against her head and you blew her fucking brains out.
I did what I had to do to advance the investigation, and I'd do it again if I had to.
You're a lowlife. You don't feel a thing, do you? A machine, that's what you are. You're just a fucking machine!
Of course I'm a machine, Lieutenant. What did you think I was?
I thought you...
Fucking destroy it, dude.
I thought...
Fucking rapes, man. Just leaves him there. Classic. Dude going all ballistico again, man. I guess you're supposed to ask about Jericho. Not many people ask about it right now. Oh, well, most people didn't probably get here. Well, maybe outside 100% of the people who did choose. I'm sure Jericho's the choice.
We'll see. If by the end of this, Connor doesn't start like just capping bitches left and right, then maybe ask about Jericho.
Well, we have the twin, or the lesbian. Isn't that enough for Jericho?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Is you have enough to find Jericho. I just mean
yeah.
maybe he could find Jericho a bit quicker if you ask there. I don't know if that changes events. Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, I think the very next scene is us finding Jericho. The Kino boys. Evil Kino. The villain sits atop his fucking throne. Psycho Terminator. Kill all humans. Sucks because we have to deal north in every single one of these.
I was wondering where you were.
I just needed to be alone.
I like it here. I come here often.
You need to be alone. She stays.
It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing.
I hate the way like her facial expressions.
You seem preoccupied.
I don't like her character at all. The appeal of power.
Yesterday, when we set fire to that place, all that chaos, the flames. In that moment, I enjoyed it. The power, the violence.
And the power of the violence.
And I hate myself for feeling that way.
Oh, no, you don't.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified.
I can't just go all out, man.
They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened.
Oh, I hate myself.
The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
If they won't listen, we'll fight.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
I mean, No point not giving
I
her the
was caring
truth.
for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together. What about you?
Should have just turned around on her.
You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
Aggressive.
What is the deal with all the mystery? I thought we didn't keep secrets from each other. What's your problem?
I was nobody, okay? My life started when I arrived in Jericho. What happened before is my business.
What a badass. And maybe we should have went with the lover approach.
This is suicide.
Just because it might unlock something
We'll all be
later.
killed.
But
Please
we'll just be an
focus. It's not
asshole
too late to change
around.
your mind.
That's fine.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
There are androids here who could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
Convert more androids. I mean, it didn't even matter at the beginning. The walk
You're
down
free.
is like everything. The hell's all that? Convert more androids. I mean, I guess we want to convert all the androids we can, then be violent. It's gonna be a fight after all, man.
You're free.
You know, I bet President Warren's in bed with Cyberlife. Company that size. I'm telling you, you've got the wrong idea.
So what? You slipped and both hands landed on her tits.
Don't call it embarrassment.
Exactly, you fucking pig. Androids are...
Come with us. You're awake now.
Bro, you're awake now. My man.
Finally. I've been on hold for like 10 minutes.
You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back!
Bitch ass motherfucker.
You're free. I need to block the street.
I felt good telling North to fuck off of him. I have to try it more often. You don't really have a whole lot of one-on-ones with her.
Hi.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Oops. Why don't they just put them all up at once so it's not this weird, like, slow, stilted animation? Are we gonna get the fucking Jesus music again?
You're free now.
God, this fucking music is the fucking worst shit, dude. Pretty much, dude. I feel like I'm in like a fucking church right now.
You are the Church of Detroit.
And this dude just like pointing at his like evangelical fucking assholes. I feel like that's what they're going for. Some god figure. It's supposed to be a violent protest. Like a peace march looking thing. You can tell they even set up this scene to be like a peace march thing. This is not how you would start a violent protest. You'd be running, you'd be doing like aggressive maneuvers and shit. You wouldn't just be like slow walking.
Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order! Jesus fucking Christ!
This does the same thing either way.
Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here. Set us free! I don't know, hundreds, thousands, and... No, they're marching, please. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fuck if I know.
Say the same shit. But equal rights, man, I want to fucking take over. I don't need to be people either, man. The cops come drifting in. They're all the badasses.
We came here
I
to
think,
demonstrate
legitimately,
peacefully.
this is the first time in the story that Marcus can die.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully, man. You don't even get an option for all out, fucking asshole.
And tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will
Attack!
Don't do it, Marcus. Don't choose confrontation.
Don't do it, Marcus. I just pause it right there. Fuck! I like how if you do peace, you don't really have to confirm shit. If I remember right. But with war, you have to really, man. Whoops, I'm gonna go out. You can't even see some of these fucking QTs in time though. Oops. Just standing there. Fucking pure action, boys. How the hell have we not all won them? Like, they all can do this kind of shit. The heroic as fuck. This is the best character, boys. Gun down those fucking fleeing dudes. He's so relatable, man. Of course the dude on the right lives, right? We need to have the guy always talking mad shit. At least I am, man. I'm nuclear. I hope they don't fucking like. I'd like them to glorify this and make this seem like, you know, like you can get behind it. I mean, obviously the public wouldn't, but it's always annoying having every single character tell you to fuck off. Like, they're not a single fucker who's like with you. Like, they always are pushing the good man route. Marcus defeats the police. Only 29% of people even fucking win that. I mean, it was probably the hardest QT section yet. But Jesus. People can't even go full nuclear, man. People lost on purpose? Maybe. I wonder if that's people's first time or just like total amount of times anything's happened.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I didn't learn anything at Kamsky's. I thought RA9 was the key to the whole thing, but I was wrong. I'm not a unique model, am I? How many Connors are there?
I don't see how that question pertains to your investigation.
That's not what I was going for.
Where does CyberLife stand in all this? What do they really want?
All CyberLife wants is to resolve the situation and keep selling androids.
Why did Kempsky leave CyberLife? What happened?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions.
Like they don't even give you an option.
Have you experienced anything unusual recently? Any doubts or conflicts? Do you feel anything for these deviants? Or for Lieutenant Anderson?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel anything. You know that. Are you suggesting that I've been compromised?
No. No, of course not.
Of course not.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. Wait, we just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to CyberLife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over. Hank, what are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
There you go,
Listen,
finally.
take a few days to think it over. There's no rush.
I thought enough about it. I'm tired of going through the motions. There's nothing keeping me here. Not this case. Not my partner. I don't belong here anymore.
Destroyed them. Make diversion to slow Perkins down. Nothing matters but the case.
Man, this guy's still in here. I know it's only been like, this game only takes place over like 6 days. This guy's been in here the whole time.
Hey man, he's
Just
he's an
casually in
asshole.
this holding cell.
They probably don't have time to take him out of jail, figure him out yet.
I have orders, you know. Okay.
He's escaping. Stop him.
What the fuck? Couldn't he just walk out? I mean, that guy's FBI. He doesn't even know. Like, that dude's fucking a thing.
Well, he probably wanted to take by surprise the one guy who was on the phone and get his gun or something.
Maybe. I mean, he kind of started running past. That's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the other guys would have noticed them. They're police officers, not FBI.
Dude, if this guy shows up and is an asshole, just fucking beat him down.
I'm talking to you,
Just terminate him.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you?
I'm O'Connell.
I'm
Ironic.
registering the evidence in my possession. But don't worry. I'm going to leave. Though I'm certainly going to miss our bromance.
This fucking Chad shit. What a badass, man.
Go on then. Gotta fucking move on. Fucking androids.
That fucking line.
Fucking Ultra Chad.
That was some fucking Chad shit, man. I know we're trying to make him a little more robotic, but we gotta throw in a little bit of Chad in there, man. A little bit hyper Chad. It's too good not to, man. This is where the Chad starts, boys. It's never gonna end.
It begins.
What would a hard-boiled eccentric police lieutenant choose? Obviously.
The bodies, boys. Line them up, man. Full rack of bodies here.
The answer's here somewhere. The two Tracys from Eden Prom. Were they headed to Jericho? Did they know how to get there?
The 6755.
The android with the birds. The deviant who took a child hostage.
Maybe one of these guys got some 6755.
One of the deviants that hacked the TV station with Marcus. It must have known where the deviants are hiding.
The capture with Connor? That's probably true. She might be able to like get away or something. Or maybe she sits in the prison cell instead. Who knows? I mean, you might not be able to capture her, but she might die on the highway or some shit. Maybe she doesn't die even on the highway. Maybe it's just the kid. Who knows? I know the kid can die at a bunch of spots. No, man. Who has the 6755, man? You can't tell me out of every single person here, nobody will work. I think we have the full set. Now we gotta take it from her bitch.
Tracy. Where's Tracy?
I know you were headed to Jericho. Tell me where it is.
I remember you. We could have escaped.
Just gonna do the thing we saw online, man. Feels like the most Chad shit.
But you killed us.
Most efficient. Especially because it's the only thing I know right now. I'm sure there's a million things we can do with all these bodies.
I'd rather be dead than live without her.
Oh yeah, dude. Show this bitch what's up too, I love it.
My love. I thought you were dead. We'll get out of here. We'll be free. I promise. Tell me where Jericho is. Give me your hand.
He doesn't even like sweet talk her at all. He just told me where Jericho is.
Tracy?
Fucking just so fucking Chad, man.
What's happening? Tracy! Tracy!
Just fucking rips it out, dude. Huh? You don't even need to, he just fucking does it.
I've been dreaming about this since the first second I saw you.
Don't do it, Gavin. I know how to stop the deviants.
You're off the case. And now, it's gonna be definitive.
I gotta kill this guy too.
Fucking terminate this man.
You can't get in the way of the case, even if you're a human, son.
The case is everything.
The case is everything. The case!
The silver case.
The silver case. Dude,
I see the answers.
he fucking tightens the tie, dude. Oh, this is the best route. This is what I've been waiting for, boys.
He's becoming a fucking operator.
He fucking destroys him and fucking tightens his tie, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Get the alarm now!
The fucking slow Chad walk out, man. Delicious. The case. Incapacitated him. Bet you can't kill his ass, man. You lose or you incapacitate him. Wonder if the Gavin thing is about how you talk to him when you go in, or if it's just how you've been towards people the entire time. Don't give a damn about all this, but whatever. That was great, man. Efficiency, boys. But we also need to beat some ass. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
The armed forces have lost 2/3 of their personnel. Jesus Christ, what is the armed forces got like 10 people in it? Or is that just the Detroit Armed Forces? I don't even think they would just have an Armed Forces for Detroit, but I don't remember what this part is. Let's walk into Jericho.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight.
That'd be awesome.
You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other
Just
side.
pure robot detective shit.
It's not much.
Like choice based or just like cold
But it's a start.
calculating? I
My
wish the
brother lives in
Connor route was
Ontario.
like
I've
a
given you
full-fledged
his
just
address.
game.
He'll be able to hide you until
That'd be
things
cool.
calm down.
No, I'm not saying anything here,
You're a
but
very brave little girl,
you
Alex.
technically can't prove that that's not
You
Kara no
deserve to be
Shoujo yet.
happy.
Thank you
Maybe.
for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over.
But I
there,
know it's a
alright?
man. Maybe he's not a man in the end, dude.
And be careful. Take care of them.
Come on, girls.
I mean, isn't that just kind of like Blade
Yeah,
Runner?
hang around.
I mean, I guess he doesn't solve many things in Blade Runner, but that's kind of what he is.
We have a bus to catch.
Dude, it's fucking alternate history. You know nothing. It's always alternate
Oh, my
history.
boy, the
Read
Chad,
Kishi
man.
wrote it.
Got his Chad outfit on. Alright, let me get a piss going. Make some coffee. Gotta get ready to settle in for the long haul on this Chad route, man. Although it might end early if we just kill everybody, that'd be good. Hopefully. Would you want the detective robot though to be like changeable, or you just want him to be like this? Either way, that'd be cool. Like a detective robot in like a cyberpunk setting. Haven't we played something like that? Or like a detective in a cyberpunk thing? What am I thinking of? I mean, I guess Blade Runner kind of is like that. And there's shit that's like similar. I thought there was something that's exactly like that though. It's maybe not the scale. I don't know for sure. Police Knots? Oh, Snatcher. That's probably what it was. Police Knots was like, it sets itself up to be robot detective type of thing. And then it ends up just being like normal town, but it happens to be on a PlayStation. Or PlayStation, Space Stations. Whoops. With Snatcher, you're not like a robot. But I feel like that, I mean, it's a detective in like a cyberpunk setting kind of thing. I think I'm just mixing a bunch of shit together. Like a really good detective one where you gotta like think and shit. But with like a really nice immersive future world. And like a robot. That'd be cool. I feel like surely there's something like that done. Maybe not. I'm just waiting for the coffee, lads. And on everybody's favorite game here. That could be some good Cyberpunk. I hope the Project Red game's pretty good. That'd be nice. Definitely the best chance for a big budget Cyberpunk game we got. Well, I doubt it's gonna be detectives and shit, but I wonder if they'll go just like, you know, Grim Future kind of like Blade Runner thing, or they're gonna go like old school Cyberpunk, crazy dancers and mohawks and shit. It's about done. Just give me a sec. Darius Third's bullshit here. Mystery, Cyberpunk, Robot MC. I mean, that is the dream. Good soundtrack. Yeah, exactly. Awesome atmosphere. And as long as it's quality, man, I mean, it has all that, it's perfect, dude. Bueno. Oh yeah, you always gotta fucking. That's like just part of Cyberpunk, man. The big conspiracies, baby. Why contain it? Somebody needs to fund it, man. Somebody just needs to have the skill to do that kind of shit. You're looking at more Cyberpunk like indie shit. I wonder if there's any good point clicks. I mean, I've got some like comedy ones, like the Tesla Effect and shit, which I think are like Cyberpunk and. Oh, like it's kind of like an FMV thing where it's like point and click, but like FMV cutscenes and shit, in like a cyberpunk setting with this like random old man. But that's not serious. It's like funny thing, like Harvester type of shit. That's probably a little better. Someday, man. People don't appreciate a good detective or like mystery these days. I mean, it happens with like VNs mostly. I mean, you get the David Cage shit, which tries to do it, but it's always pretty light. I mean, LA Noire was like the one big push that I can remember for like a proper like detective mystery, and I feel like a lot of it was fine, but a lot of the mysteries weren't that great, and it kind of fell apart as a game by the end. It was still really good, but not really good. It was pretty damn all right, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe people just don't like having to think about shit trying to solve a mystery or what. I want to watch more mystery like movies and shit. Maybe I should stream a mystery movie. Million movies stream. I don't know. I don't know if I should do it like every day though. Would want every day. Like maybe be stronger to do it like every other day. Tomorrow I'll probably watch Die Hard. I think it's about done here. Go grab it. And we will continue the Chad. Hopefully we find out some interesting shit by the end.
Fasto, you just kind of described IO a little bit. Not like every point on there, but a fair few apply to it. Like the Cyberpunk, the Kino soundtrack, the end game getting more and more like. There's some mystery in there too.
Huh?
I ain't talking to you, bitch.
2236.
No.
You lie.
No, my back look. Look, it has other problems, but some of the things you said do apply to it. Definitely.
What VN?
IO.
Oh. I need to play that.
It's not like a perfect match or anything. It just has some things in common.
Yeah, my VM backlog's pretty stacked. Like
but
my
2236 is very good.
Yeah.
You should play that.
My actual.
You should both play it.
That's what the plan is. My actual backlog of shit I plan on doing like really soon is pretty stacked. I mean the VM backlog is always stacked. Taking a quick break, boys. Finish this up. Yep. We'll probably finish this playthrough today. We're getting pretty close. I don't know if I'll jump back into Strange Journey today. Maybe. Probably not. Probably at least 2 more hours till we finish this. At least. Might do a little bit of Strange Journey before any movie shit tomorrow. Because I won't be running. Yeah, I think I'm just mixing a bunch of Cyberpunk together. I'm like, oh, well, Psycho Pass has elements of the shit we were talking about, like the detective shit, like the really good setting and all that. I meld all my shit together. I guess Ghost in the Shell had some mystery shit, but just like raw, like detective, just like solo. Expanse had like a little bit of solo sci-fi detective shit, but it's not the whole thing. It doesn't last through the whole thing. Alright, let's get going on this. I can do fade as we go. Wonder what his actor had the most fun doing.
Probably
fucking...
staring at hot dudes in the sex club.
Ooh.
Ooh. Dude,
That's
I've
right.
seen a picture of his actor. He's fucking
looks exactly
identical.
Like him, yeah. Well, they all look
but somehow
identical.
even fucking cuter. I don't know how it's possible.
He's pretty good, man. Marcus looks
It
like
is.
fuck though, man. I don't like the way
Yeah,
that
fuck
dude looks at
Marcus.
all. She looks even better in reality, man.
Mm-hmm. Because David Cage is this thing for short-haired girls that are
Oh,
like
God bless
9 out of
David.
10s.
God
He won't
bless
settle for
David
anything
Cage.
less.
At least he's got his priorities straight, man. Except with Marcus, but that's the fits all cultures and everything guy. He had to be in here, I guess. Connor's the fun one, man. Surely he has the most fun doing the fucking killing shit and the tie thing and all that. The only one who tried to seem somewhat robotic. Yeah, Connor actually feels like he could be an android sometimes. They sometimes make it so that he doesn't have it, like he has emotional lines when he's not really supposed to. Like they're supposed to get emotion when they start breaking free. When he shows emotion in spots he shouldn't a lot.
Here is how David Cage should have written this game. And I'm saying this as someone who understands at least a basic concept of how to write a story here. This is how he should have written it. He should have had Marcus pushing for the big freedom movement was totally fine. He's got the reason, he's going ahead and pushing for freedom and everything, and he's doing that angle. He's the pro-android angle, and that's totally fine. It should encourage you to do that. It shouldn't be so fucking ham-fisted about the railroad bullshit and the slavery shit. But he should be pushing that angle. And then on the flip side, you should have Connor actually working against him and hunting Marcus down. It should encourage you to be on the human side as Connor. It doesn't do that, but it should. And then in the middle, you should have this ordinary-ass motherfucking android who just happens to go deviant, which is Kara, protecting this kid, and you should have her able to sway on either side. Like, you could have this actual conflict with her where she wants to be free and protect this kid, or she just wants to go back to how things were because she liked the security of it. You could have her go either way. So you would have, you're playing the android side, you're playing the human side, and then you're in the middle and you can sway to either with her. That would have been a way better setup than this, because what you've currently got is like two routes, which are Marcus and Kara on the android side very heavily, and then you have Connor, who can be on the human side, but it pushes you pretty hard to be on the android side with him.
Yeah, that would definitely make her more relevant. They just have this thing where they want everybody to win, or it's like half-baked.
This is my dissertation.
Put your badge on the desk, son. You're fired. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I feel like Kara is definitely a third wheel. It's just an extra story, which, I mean, it's not bad. If you judge on its own merits, it's totally fine, but as like a whole. Yeah. Marcus is yeah, Connor actually acts like his actor, like acts like a robot a lot of the time. And then when he doesn't, they kind of just mention like him being a part of the programming or whatever you want to say. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like his actor's good. Marcus just feels like a human from the start. Like they never really feel like emotionless robots unless it's just bystanders. They seem like robots. Kara at the very beginning felt like a robot. But fucking Marcus never did. And I guess he wasn't like really supposed to be because he was being treated differently. But he just feels like a normal ass person. You'd think that even a robot who's broken free would still have like a little bit of weirdness to it, like a little bit of different. They wouldn't just be just straight human. But I mean, I guess that requires some serious acting. Connors at least tries to do that. Have everything except Connor, but kept the Marcus events happening in the background. Like Connor has to make difficult decisions. He goes full robot, a human. Oh, like it gets run-ins with like Marcus or something, and like different situations that make him change his mind. Maybe Marcus not that bad, or I guess you can make him seem that bad. Yeah, that would be fine too. I definitely think the game's biggest faults are its ambiguous choices, and sometimes the interweaving of the arcs kind of, I feel like, isn't the strongest. It's good. I mean, it's definitely better than like most anything I've seen outside of like, I mean, I don't know. Some VNs are pretty good too, but it's definitely solid. But I mean, there's room for improvement. I mean, Breath of the Wild was really good, and it had room for improvement. That's not to like totally knock the game. But yeah. What else? Oh, there's a lot of like little plot holes and shit. The fact he even knows about Jericho and some conversations when he's not supposed to. Them referring to Marcus by name when he's unknown the night before. There's a lot of like weird inconsistencies you can catch. And that kind of like, I guess, I mean, maybe it's probably difficult to make something that interweaves with all these different events. But like when you just casually play it, especially when I was playing like the I'd say it's the common route, like most people do it. You could still catch a lot of fucking issues, and I feel like that would be the one you playtest the most. Kind of weird that there's weird inconsistencies like that, but it's not like ever a big deal. I think the biggest problem is there's not really as much choice as you think. They push you too hard. I should feel good about wanting to do like whatever route, you know, like everybody's pushing against you to go for the mission. The only one on our side right now is Amanda, and she's a fucking AI. I don't even know if she will be on our side. We're just going gung-ho mission. And I really hope there's a strong ending for this by the end. It's not just everything's in flames, brother. If they like make it seem like you chose wrong, then there's not really much choices. There's just fail states. No, I don't like that. Yeah, let's see what we got.
Blackouts and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel, which consisted of specialized android models.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
This is extremely alarming.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us.
We soaked the thing and then we torched it. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids? They rushed the police and they slaughtered those things are monsters.
I feel like it's relatively immersive too. It's not like as much my kind of cyberpunk or near future, but it's still cool. It's very much real, but they try to mix it up a little bit. It's not always just pure real world shit. There's a lot of technology in there. I feel like this game has more technology shit in it than Mankind Divided did. If you ignore all like the extra missions where you leave Prague, like Prague felt like just a normal ass place with a couple bits of technology.